On your own leadership after Democrats lost seats last week in the election, I'm wondering if you gave any thought to stepping down as the leader and what you thought about when you decided to stay on.
Why don't we start with the second question, because I've heard it from you and you all a number of times. And what I said to your most recent person who asked, you said, well, you've lost now 3 times. Why don't you step aside? You've heard that question when we lost 2 times or 1 time. And I said, what was the day that any of you said to Mitch McConnell when they lost the Senate 3 times in a row, making progress and taking back the Senate 3 times in a row? Aren't you getting a little old, Mitch? Shouldn't you step aside? Have you ever asked him that question? Has any of you ever asked him that question? So I don't understand why that question should even come up. I'm here as long as my members want me to be here, as long as there's a reason to be here. I'm not here on a schedule, anything except a mission to get a job done. I'm so proud of the confidence my members have placed in me. My life and my who I am is not dependent on being here. So I have the liberty of, if you want me here, I'm happy to be here. If you don't, I'm proud of what we have done together. But it just is interesting as a woman to see how many times that question is asked of a woman and how many times that question is never asked of Mitch McConnell. Having said that, to get to the keystone, and I say that kind of thinking I have a mission for women on this score. When we won the House, and that was largely an initiative that I started around 2000 to take us to a place where we would win the House. That was a big thing. I was never on the front of Time magazine, even though I was the first woman to be. Isn't that a curiosity that the Republicans win? Boehner's on the front of Time magazine. Mitch McConnell wins, he's on the front of Time magazine. Isn't there a pattern here? Now, as I said, who I am does not depend on any of that, with all due respect to all of you. But as a woman, it's like, is there a message here? Is there something that we're missing?